Right now, you are looking at the absolute best tag team on this planet, the Mercedes-Benz of the tag team division, the Raw tag team champions of the Revival, and you're watching us on Inside the Ropes YouTube channel.
Like and subscribe. Top guys, out.
Bye-bye.
And we're back here on Inside the Ropes, and we are with the top guys, the mechanics of professional wrestling, the Raw tag team champions, the Revival. Now, I'm just gonna hardball straight away. So it's been interesting in the last kind of year or so, because obviously you guys, there was points where everybody was like, let's do more with the Revival, we want to see more from the Revival, and then you guys have got a little bit more vocal, whether it's on social media or on TV. Can you talk a little bit about what's been happening and what you think's led you guys being able to be the champs again?
I think people have their own perceptions of what have happened, and what led us to be tag team champions. I also think some people may think we were just handed the tag team championships because of a certain incident. But man, if you were following the live events, if you were following the WWE live events, you'd know that every single night, me and Dash weren't going to let anybody outwork us. We've been going 30 and 45 minutes every single night and busting our back because we want to make tag team wrestling mean something. And I would like to think that they gave us the opportunity to be Raw tag team champions because of how hard we were working, and we weren't going to let anybody outwork us.
This was a foregone conclusion. This was going to happen eventually, no matter what. So, people, like he said, they think they know what happens. They think they know how things are playing out because they've heard this and they've heard that. But the truth is, they have no idea because they know what we want them to know. So, we're more vocal because we want great things for the tag team division, but we're also more vocal because we're just playing the puppets.
What's kind of fascinating in 2019 is that you guys had that segment with Vince on the show where you're talking to him, you're on social media sort of like speculating about what you're going to do. How collaborative is it with, if you guys go to Vince McMahon, can you kind of go and say, hey, look, we want to get more time having these matches, let us show you more. What is the dynamic like?
He's very open. He's very easy to talk to. He's very he's going to listen to everybody, and he's going to have ideas. And you can go in there with an idea that you think makes the most sense in the world, but he can have a counterpoint that's like, oh, he's right. That's why we can't do this, we can't do that. And especially lately, we have been more vocal because we want to take the tag division to new heights. But at the same time, let's see what happens after WrestleMania, because things kind of reset. And things have been set in motion now for a while. So once this is over, I think things will change up even more. But for the most part, I would say he's very open to ideas, and he's very open to feedback, and he wants to hear from his talent.
And obviously you guys being the Raw Tag Team Champions, I think a lot of people maybe thought it was going to be you guys against Aleister Black and Ricochet at WrestleMania. It's now going to be against Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Are you happy with the match? Are you happy with this being the match? Because there is a story there. You guys have been fighting to be the top guys. Hawkins hasn't won a match. There is story there. How are you guys feeling about going into Sunday?
Okay, so since the day that I was born, as far as I can remember, all I've ever wanted to do is be a professional wrestler. It's all I've ever wanted to do. And right now, at 34 years old, I'm taking care of my wife and my daughter through professional wrestling. I get the opportunity with my best friend to perform at WrestleMania. Do you think I would be upset? Do you think I would care who our opponents are? I mean, of course we have our own ideas of where things should go and what should lead to what. But man, we're on WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all, with 100 people from 180 countries are going to watch this, and they're going to see us. And I'm living my dream, man. I'm living my dream. I'm taking care of my family. What have I got to be upset about?
Yeah, obviously we're going to have dream ideas and dream scenarios. But at the end of the day, we're on WrestleMania, whether it's kickoff or it's a main card, it's baby steps. Last year we were in the Andre, this year we're defending the Raw Tag Team titles. It's baby steps. It's one step after the other. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So we're going where we want to go. We're going to get where we want to get to because we're too stubborn to let us be told any different. We're too stubborn to fail. So I'm extremely happy to be defending the titles against Hawkins and Ryder because, man, like you said, this is all we've ever wanted. This is all we've ever wanted to do is be professional wrestlers and to be tag team champions together. And we are, and we have a match, a legitimate tag team match against a legitimate tag team on WrestleMania, man.
And last question, you guys, I remember I was there live in Dallas when you guys faced American Alpha.
Lucky.
And it was one of the, I'm just for me anyway, I wasn't at that point that interested in tag team wrestling because I just hadn't seen a lot of stuff going on. And that match was just like this is tag team wrestling is great. That obviously was a big thing for people to watch. What's the ultimate goal for you guys? And do you think that was maybe the beginning point of people really seeing that tag team wrestling in WWE can work, can happen, and can thrive?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of tag teams that were doing some really good work, like the Usos and the New Day. They were still around and they were doing a lot of good work, but I still think tag team wrestling was a bit of an afterthought. For us, I feel like the stuff with American Alpha, especially Dallas, was the real eye-opener for a lot of people about us. Because when we first won the NXT Tag Team titles, I think a lot of people thought we were just transitional champions. We weren't going to be champions for long, and we had such a huge chip on our shoulder to prove them wrong. And American Alpha had such a huge chip on their shoulders because they're two guys that are highly competitive and they want to be great. So going into Dallas, we wanted to go out there and we wanted to prove everybody wrong. From the top to the bottom, we wanted to say, look, we're the best tag team you guys have, whether you know that or not. And we're going to go out here and we're going to give you fantastic tag team wrestling and make you think completely different about it.
And last question, bit of a lighter note. You're stuck on a desert island with one of the following people. Who and why? The Great Khali, Vince McMahon, or Ronda Rousey?
Stuck there forever. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I think I'm gonna have to go with Khali because he can go deeper in the water without it covering his face, and he can. Wait, desert doesn't have water, does it? Oh my God.
It's a desert island. So which one is it?
Yeah.
Is it a desert or is it an island? Deserted island?
Deserted island.
Okay, then Khali because he can go fishing and without drowning. So I would say I'd say Khali. Yeah, and he'd be funny too because he can dance. He's a really good dancer.
I'm gonna go with Vince because my guess is he has the secret to life because he doesn't age. Yeah. And or he's a robot and they have a tracking device in him, so they'd find us eventually.
Both are very realistic possibilities.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks, guys. Good luck on Sunday.
Thanks,